all Dharma Masters, and all Lotus Friends. Namo Amituofo. We'll reflect on a Dharma talk tonight that was brushed on within the last month. When we go more in depth of this teaching, we can try to remember that in the Pure Land path, we are shown to let go of our perceived rights and wrongs, along with other practices, and cling to Amitabha's name without letting go. To recap a comment I mentioned from my learning with this sharing before, as we study and practice exclusively the Pure Land Dharma, I personally have found, and maybe you will agree, that little by little reciting the name becomes more natural, and we hold on to it more firmly as our precious treasure. So with this, we'll now see the benefits of letting go, to encourage us to hold on to Amitabha's name exclusively by listening to No Gain Without Letting Go, Discovering the Ease of the Pure Land Path by Master Huijing. The Pure Land Path is pure and easy. Yet despite its simplicity, many newcomers find it difficult to embrace right away. The vastness of the profound Dharma is too tempting not to explore more broadly. They may study widely for a time, hoping to find the key to liberation. But gradually, they discover that their spiritual capacity is not suited to the more complex paths, and begin to seek what truly resonates. Only then do they resolve to follow the Pure Land path wholeheartedly. There are also longtime practitioners who have read extensively, listened to many teachings, and walked through countless Dharma doors. When they finally encounter the Pure Land path and are told to focus solely on reciting Amitabha Buddha's name, they struggle to let go of what they've spent a lifetime learning. Some may think, I worked so hard to memorize the Diamond Sutra, the Shurangama mantra, and the Great Compassion mantra, reciting them every day. And now you're telling me that to let that all go and devote myself to just one phrase, Namo Amituofo Buddha? What a waste. But the truth is, we cannot receive unless we open our hand. Only by releasing what we cling to can we grasp what is truly precious. As Master Yingguang once taught, following other practices is like an ant climbing a mountain. While seeking rebirth in the Pure Land through reciting Amitabha's name is like a boat carried downstream by the wind and the current. Climbing a mountain is difficult even for a strong person. How much harder for a tiny ant? At every step, the ant faces danger. A stream too wide to cross, a wild animal ready to crush or devour it, storms and disasters threatening at every turn. It's a struggle with no guarantee of ever reaching the summit. By contrast, the practice of Amitabha recitation is like setting sail with both wind and current at your back. With almost no effort, the boat moves steadily and surely towards its destination. According to the Buddha, those who have faith in reciting Amitabha's name and aspire to be reborn in the Pure Land are truly wise. This shows they possess deep roots of virtue and abundant blessings, which give them the capacity to perceive the Dharma's essence. They are like people with eyes and ears, able to recognize the truth the moment it is spoken. Those who reject this path are said to lack the wisdom and karmic roots needed to perceive its truth. When their final breath comes, they fall into the three wretched realms of animals, hungry ghosts, and hells where suffering is without end. The Buddha calls such people in most need of our compassion, not condemnation, for their suffering is great and their liberation uncertain. Now that we have been able to fully review this Dharma sharing, I hope that the admonishments of Master Huijing help us to better understand that accepting this path will profoundly help ourselves and others. This will conclude our sharing for tonight. Thank you for your attention. Namo Amituofo.